Hello everybody, welcome back to Orange Just Go. I'm Orange. Yes, I'm not dead, and today we're looking at new DBD stuff, which I probably will try to play. Um, in case you've been wondering where I've been, I've just been chilling kinda. I I haven't really been a good YouTuber and been working on much. I have so much to work on, but I just been I don't know. I kinda crashed and burned after the 2v8 Konami Castlevania Silent Hill uh, video, which if you haven't seen it, I'd highly recommend it. I think it is the best work I've ever made for just YouTube in general, like just period. So I would greatly appreciate if you checked it out. Obviously, you don't have to, but it would mean a lot, so much. But yeah, I started working a bit on like a PTV video for Vecna. I played him like Stranger Things Vecna, Henry, our boy. I played him a bunch, or a decent amount, and played him off camera also, and whatever. Pretty fun, definitely strong but fun. And I just had no motivation while editing because I had it was a whole fiasco. Like I had to reinstall Windows because I messed up my computer because I something with like the internet and it just stopped working, so I had to reinstall Windows and restart with a bunch of apps and yada yada yada. Whole mess, and I had to do a bunch of recordings because I couldn't just have one session because of so many things in general. But I didn't want to go crazy with the editing because, like, it was just me playing Vecna and also reading a bunch of stuff. And I'm gonna be honest, whenever I'm not doing like fun edits and it's just a bunch of just normal just cuts and stuff, it kills me. It is the most boring, mind-numbing thing that is so hard to force myself to do that I just often don't do it. So yeah, that's the main reason why is me being a big bubble blowing baby and just it was just boring to edit. And I could have cut out whatever, but I don't know. I might still release that. Let me know if you care at this point to see me play the PTB of a character who's been out for over a month now, like fully out. But if you want to see that, let me know. I'll try to finish it if so. But otherwise, I don't know. Anyways, we're talking about Trickster now, which assumedly will be his rework after how many months, and we still don't have a rework for fucking Skull Merchant. I have not forgotten, and I'm never going to fucking forget. I liked her before she got gutted, and then they're like, oh, here's some small buffs and then some nerfs, and good enough, good enough. No. Anyways, Trickster. So updates to him and Vecna, and it's the same color, and Trickster assumingly is getting a rework, or at least that's, the idea. So are they wouldn't already be like reworking Vecna though, right? Because like he just came out, whereas there's other characters who need reworks, like Skull Merchant. But we'll see what happens. Also features customizable aura colors, cool. Fog vial update, cool. Prestige rewards, ooh, cool. Streamlined perk descriptions, cool. Improved tooltips, cool. Updates to crowd control, fast track, and self-preservation. And then the new map for Trickster, finally, after years of people wanting it. Is however Quan Tae Young. I hope I didn't absolutely butcher that, but I probably did. Flow state. Whenever a gen is completed, earn 1 token, up to 5 for each token. You bless and cleanse totems 10% faster. You heal 10% faster. You unhook survivors 10% faster. Oh, you know what? That's not bad, I think. Sounds nice. A place for us. While healing another survivor, you both gain elusive, which like hides scratch marks, bloodstains, makes you quiet, I believe. I'm trying to remember that. I think that's what it does. Whenever you finish whenever you finish healing the obsession, they gain elusive for 30 seconds. When the trial starts, you are less likely to be obsession. Nice. 5 moves ahead. While you are in the killer's terror radius or chased by the killer, You see the auras of the 5 closest pallets and windows. Okay, so like windows of opportunity. You drop. Ha ha ha! Ah ha! You drop pallets 50% faster? Oh, interesting. Ah, ah. Okay, I mean that sounds like that could be a funny perk to see, but also just thinking with my killer main brain, that doesn't sound very fun to go against. But we'll see. Whenever you drop a pallet, cooldown 20 seconds of the whole thing, right? Holy crap. All right. Gameplay features. The Trickster. Okay, new stuff. Okay. The Trickster now gains style points, so we're playing Devil May Cry over here. Imagine he got a Dante skin at some point, although that wouldn't make sense for her Dante to be a killer skin for Trickster, but I don't know. By throwing blades. Injuring survivors and performing distinct gameplay actions back to back. The Trickster goes up in style ranks. This is literally just Devil May Cry. And I swear there's another game I played recently that has that kind of system, but oh yeah, Final Fantasy 16. At least in some modes. Well, in everything. Anyways, each style rank improves the Trickster's blade throw and locker restocking speed. Is it also like DMC where like it goes down over time? Probably. Main event can now only be activated once reaching the highest style rank. Fair enough. Style points and style ranks are tracked via a new user interface element custom made for the Trickster, I would imagine. Base kit. The Trickster's movement speed is decreased to 4.4, so he's back to being slower. Again. Alright. Blade count decreased to 36, was 44. Alright. Decreased hair radius, 24 with 32. Interesting. Decreased time to enter throw state to 0.3 seconds was 0.35. Not bad. Decreased time to exit throw state to 1.15 was 1.25. Increased time between blade throws to 0.33 was 0.3. So he won't be like, ba 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 ba. Right? Fair enough. Decreased base throw state movement speed. Okay. After 8 consecutive blade throws, throw state movement speed is decreased again. After 16 consecutive blade throws, it's decreased again. So you're heavily encouraged to not just hold it down and do whatever. Interesting. That's like, isn't that kind of like the exact opposite of what it was before? I'm pretty sure it is. My thing is showing, right? I can't tell. OBS is being weird. Alright, what else we got? Increased blade throw rate per blade thrown. After 8 consecutive blade throws, the throw rate is increased. Oh! So as you're continuously, like, throwing blades, you move slower, but throw blades faster. Interesting. Okay. Laceration. Laceration now only counted using whole numbers, previously decayed into decimals. Okay, I don't know what that does for the gameplay, but that's interesting. Laceration meter decreased to 6 was 8. Oh, so there's like less, like, of them, less meter, like less bars. Laceration decay delay decreased to 12 seconds was 15. A lot of these are sounding like nerfs, but I'm assuming what he does in return will make up. Increased laceration stack decay time to 3 seconds was 2. I'm not sure what that means entirely. I'm a dumb brain. Laceration visual feedback updated. Now displayed on the survivor directly for both survivors and killer. Oh, I mean, they kind of did that before, at least a little bit. Laceration cuts removed from survivor's user interface. Style points. The Trickster performing combat actions generates style points. A combat action is triggered when 2 back-to-back gameplay actions are distinct. Okay. The following actions generate 1 style point. Hitting a survivor with a blade, first hit only. Injuring a survivor from laceration or basic attack. Hooking a survivor, basic breaking of a down pallet, basic breaking a breakable wall, damaging a generator, snuffing a boon totem. The following actions generate 2 style points. Hitting a survivor with 4 blades from at least 4 meters without missing or exiting the throw state. Hitting a survivor with a blade from more than 16 meters away, interrupting a survivor. And then 3 points you get for hitting a survivor with a blade through small gaps. I'm sure that won't have bugs, but that's cool. Okay. Style ranks. E, D, C, B, A, S. Okay. Style ranks each have their own respective bonus maximum, throw rate, and lock restocking speed modifiers. Excuse me. Higher bonuses at higher ranks. Higher style ranks require more style points to reach. Higher style ranks feature progressively shorter combo timers. Yes, it is one of those. A timer-based thing. Ranks regress to previous in order if combo timer ever lapses. Ranks regress. Alright. Earning style points refreshes the current style ranks combo timer. Style rank combo timers are paused while the Trickster is performing interactions with survivors or interactable objects. Okay. S rank. When reaching of S rank, survivors within 44 meters of Trickster are revealed via Killer Instinct for 4 seconds. All survivors are notified across the trial. Okay. While in S rank, he gains a 44 meter radius. Lullaby is disabled. Laceration meters decay 50% slower. Blade throw and lock reset speed increased to maximum. Main event can be activated. S rank has a 66 second combo timer. S rank cannot be paused or refreshed, unlike lower style ranks. S rank always reverts to E rank via timer once main event ends. Interesting. Main event. Press the secondary ability button to activate main event. Main event lasts 8 seconds. Was 6. The Trickster throws blades at a 1.67 times the default blade throw speed. Now, not affected by conservative blade throw and style rank. Survivors near the Trickster are notified. While performing main event, S rank timer is paused. Each blade hitting survivors award bonus style points. For some reason, does that really matter? Trickster can cancel main event via the secondary ability button. When main event ends, Trickster power goes on cooldown for 4 seconds. S rank resets to E rank. Trickster goes up in style ranks over time based on bonus style points during main event. Oh, okay. So once you end the main event, you can like go up ranks or something. Okay. Interesting. All right. Add-ons. Memento Blades. Displays a reticle while aiming with blades. Cool. Trick Pouch. Increases maximum carried blades by 4. Start the trial with 4 extra blades. Cool. Killing Part Chords. Rework. Increases time before style ranks from D to A decay by 20%. Inferno Wires. Decreases Showstopper's cooldown after main event by 10%. Autograph. Increases the duration of the main event by 33%. Lucky Blade. On every 8th blade hit, an additional bonus is assigned at random. Increases laceration by 100%. Gain 3% haste for 3 seconds. Gain an additional style point. Interesting. Cage Heart Shoes. Increases movement speed while in the throw state by 1%. 1%? Gee willikers, Batman, that's so much. 1%. Okay, whatever. Better than nothing, I guess. Tequila Moonrock. Increases throw speed by 10% for 8 seconds after gaining a style rank. Cool. Bloody Boa. Decreases the speed at which laceration decays by 10%. On target single. Increases time before laceration starts decaying by 15%. Fizz Spin Soda. Increases the number of blade throws required to slow movement speed while throwing by 2. Increases the number of blade throws. Okay, that sounds good. Waiting for you. Watch. Survivors whose laceration meter fully decays are revealed for 4 seconds. Ripper Brace. For each style rank, you basic vault windows, basic break pallets, and breakable walls, and damage ends 3% faster. Okay. Sounds decent. Also, the fact that they are talking about like basic vault, basic break is interesting, but fair enough, I guess. Melodious Murder increases blade reload speed at lockers by 25%. Nice. Diamond Cufflinks. Reveals survivors' auras for 6 seconds when the laceration reaches 1 blade hit for maximum. Edge of Revival Album. Blade hits from more than 32 meters away deal 100% more laceration. Cut through you single when reaching a new style rank. Adds a stackable 1% haste bonus. All stacks last until style rank decreases by any means. Wait a minute. That sounds kind of good. Hang on there. Death Throws Compilation. Refills blades by 50% of the maximum when main event ends. Cool. Iridescent Photo Card. Increases the duration of main event by 100%. When main event is activated, reveals your auras to all stars and blocks all gens for 6 seconds. Interesting. And Trick Blades add-on has been disabled. Okay. The first. What do they do? Decrease second phase of the World Breaker timer from 60 seconds to 50. Charge Vine attack ready sounds plays slightly in advance for survivors. Cool. Killer base attack lunge speed adjusted from 6.6 to 6.9 seconds to be on par with all killers. Wait, was it slower? Wait, what? Wait, it was slower? Weird. Okay. Add-ons. Bead Maze. Now increases World Breaker's timer for 2.5 seconds for each living survivor. Shattered Wrist Rocket. Changed common rarity to uncommon. Cool. Bloody Roller Skate. Now killer gains the haste effect for 1.5 seconds upon exiting Undergate. Is that worse or better? I don't know. Might be worse. Mid-Century Radio. Change uncommon ready to common. Forged Death Certificate. Reworked for each successful World Breaker token placed on a survivor via Vine. Attack. Undetectable status effect until the next... Oh my god, so many words. Hold on. For each successful World Breaker token placed on a survivor via Vine attack. Undetectable status effect until the next World Breaker mode activation. Cool. Rabbit Remains. Changed rarity to very rare. Now give exhausted side effect for 10 seconds. Increase the upside down ability cooldown by 5 seconds. Broken Skateboard. Reworked for when World Breaker mode starts, you basic vault windows 30% faster and auras of pallets and windows are revealed to you within 32 meters for the next 65 seconds. Pizza Goggles. Changed very rare rarity. Changed very rare rarity to rare rarity. Reworked. The Undergate attack's area of effect range is reduced by 90% and its cooldown time is shortened by 25 seconds. Your exit cooldown time after executing the Undergate attack is reduced by 80%. That sounds pretty nice. Chess Piece removed the negative aspect of increasing the upside down ability cooldown, and the 2 charges attack radius are now diminished by 40%. So mainly nerfs, I think. Fair enough, I guess. The Ghoul. Adjusted reticle stickiness on survivor from 0.18 to 0.05 seconds when attempting Kaguni grabs. I don't know entirely what that means, but I assume that's a nerf or something, probably, knowing the Ghoul. Updated the automatic hit detection that occurs at the end of a Kagune leap vault when a survivor attempts to vault back toward the killer to ensure greater consistency. Cool. Killer Actions Update. Accompanying the new language found in the perks description update, see UX section below, we've expanded our distinction between basic and special actions performed by killers. Starting in this update, the following terms will now appear in power add-on perk descriptions. Basic Break. When a pallet or breakable wall is broken by the default ability of any killer. Special Break. When a downed pallet or breakable wall is broken due to an ability granted by a killer's power. Basic Vault. When a window is vaulted by the default ability of the killer. Special Vault. When a window or downed pallet is vaulted to an ability granted by power. Damaging Gens. When a generator is damaged and loses progress due to the default ability of any killer. Generator Explosions. When a gen loses progress due to an ability granted by a killer's power or perk. For these new terms, we intend to express with increased accuracy when specific gameplay interactions are intended to work alongside one another, notably killer powers and killer perks. Multiple gameplay descriptions have have been updated to surface these new interactions. Flying Killer's power descriptions have been updated. Basic break singularity. Oh my god! Holy crap! Okay. Fog Vial update. Rework the fog cloud visual effect and rendering method. Opacity inside and outside its bounds is now consistent across all realms. Always fully opaque when seen from the outside. Adapts to each realm's unique lighting and color. The following essential auras are now always displayed through the fog cloud when a survivor is downed and hooked. Increase the number of charges to 4 was 2 for the following items. Apprentice's Fog Vial, Artisan's Fog Vial, Vigo's Fog Vial. Add-ons, Potent Extract. Increased Fog Cloud, increased opacity bonus to 100% was 5. Oh my god. No, the increased bonus opacity is relative to the new Fog Cloud visual effect. Perk updates, Better Together. Plot Twist can no longer force this perk's effect to activate out of the survivor's control. Fast Track Rework. Whenever another survivor is hooked, you earn up to 3 tokens, or you earn 3 tokens when it's fully upgraded. Up to 9. While repairing, whenever you hit a great basic skill check. Wait, a great basic skill check? Oh, okay, I'm swinging normal ones. Spend all tokens. For each token spent, the generator gains 2 permanent charges. Ah, I see. So when you have this perk on, and the killer is, hooking survivors, if you have like this perk at purple, you don't hit great skill checks until you have like a bunch of tokens, you can just absolutely just pump it full of permanent charges. Well, that definitely sounds better. See how it turns out. Self-preservation rework. When another survivor is hooked, you gain elusive for 30 seconds. Cool. Unbreakable. Once per trial, while downed by the killer, you can fully recover. While down, you recover 35% faster. Not only grants the survivor the ability to recover when the killer was specifically responsible for them entering the down state. Oh, okay. Honestly, hell yeah. Thank God. Alright. Killer perk updates. Forced hesitation. Plot twist can no longer be forced this perk's effect to activate out of the killer's... It could do that? Oh my god. Well, thank God they changed that. Alright. Genetic limits. Updated to apply the exhausted status effect simultaneously while the health state loss is recognized on survivors, not afterwards. Cool? I don't know if that makes it that much better, but that sounds nice, I guess. Hex crowd control rework. They love touching this thing, huh? The first time a survivor medium or fast vaults a window, a dull totem ignites. The last 6 windows survivors medium or fast vault medium or fast vault are blocked. Your basic vault block. Oh my god, why can't I just talk today? You basic vault blocked windows 15% faster. Interesting. Another vaulting perk, although it's a bit, different than like other ones or whatever. It's like, trickiness involved, but hey, that's neat, I guess. You see the auras of blocked windows within 24 meters. Alright. That just kind of sounds better than what it already was, I think. I could be wrong. Bop goes the weasel. Whenever you hook a survivor for the next 45 seconds, when you damage a generator, it explodes and loses 15% more progress. Was 20%, now total progress only. Man, they keep changing this so much. I barely can keep track of how it is. Terminus. Updated to trigger earlier when gens are completed to block healing abilities of survivors occurring simultaneously. That is very good. Features. Perk description update. All survivors and killers updated, revise, shorten text and character usage, ease player understanding, reset perk language for easier future maintenance. Stat effects can now be expanded separately to display reminders. Awesome. Stat effects each feature unique color labels, flagging them as positive or negative. Nice. Key bindings associated with the perk's activated event are now displayed. So now you can see like button to press for a perk that like adds like, it's like one of the other buttons. That's nice. Examples: Dead Hard, Come and Get Me. Dramaturgy, yeah. Aura's customization. Aura colors have been updated. Players can now customize some aura colors on beta tab. Survivors, killers, hook dying survivors, normal hooks, gens, palettes, windows. Store. Players can use a clear all button to remove active notifications. Thank God. This is like a super duper mega like minute thing that just kind of bothers me a bit. When I'm going to the game and in, like the store tab, it's like, oh, there's outfits you haven't seen, and then going through all of them, which can be tedious if I haven't like checked them in like a while, which I typically don't. I also don't play the game all the time. And sometimes, even when I go through every character, all their sections, and they don't have the exclamation mark, and I go through like all the bundles and other things and what have you, it'll still be there, even though I've looked at, as far as I can tell, every single thing. It's like, what else do you want me to look at? Like, I swear to God. So thank God for that. Like, again, it's such a minor thing, but it's just a little annoyance that, like, it's just like, get out of my face or whatever. I don't know. So nice. Nice to have that. Probably should have had it already, but whatever. It's here now. I don't care. Prestige menu and reward system. Okay. And then a new way to track and view your rewards when prestiging your character. Awesome. Simply clicking on your character's prestige level will let you access and track your progress. New rewards, given that prestige 25, 50, 75, and 100 per character. Which are they not going to say? The player card badge menu now includes the option to select between variations on a single badge, currently used for prestige badge rewards. There are prestige badges? And then just fixes. Custom game match management settings only visually update when adding bots or players into the lobby. No, this is visual but only. The functionality is good. Okay. More previews are disabled. What? Why? Aw, man. On the Trickster's rank up UI, rarely, the S-rank effects will blink in and out and remain when the S-rank ends. Mastermind's charge remains active without player input when quickly double tapping the power button. Okay. Overall, sounds pretty good. I'm not 1000% sure about Trickster's rework. Like, I don't think it sounds bad. I'm also just kind of unsure if it, like, how this is gonna turn out though. This could be pretty good. This could be pretty garbage. I really don't know. I mean, I guess either way for me, I already don't really play him. I don't dislike him. I just suck as him, and it's just, he's just one of those killers I just don't really touch a lot. So I'm not sure if this is going to fix that or anything either way. But, hopefully he feels better. I mean, it sounds interesting, and hopefully this doesn't suck for, Trickster mains. Because if it does, then that's kind of rough, But, again, we'll see what happens. Yeah, I mean, overall, everything sounds pretty good. Really, most things don't sound that crazy. The craziest thing that made me really react was, it was like this survivor perk where you can, like, drop pallets, like, way faster. I'm not sure how that's going to feel. That could be kind of rough, but otherwise, it should be okay, I guess. But, yeah, sounds good, and the map looks really cool from what I've seen. So, yeah, seems solid. If you have any opinions yourself and want to share them, please feel free to in the comments down below. We love hearing your guys' feedback. So, yeah, feel free. Yeah, I guess with that, I'll just end this here. It's probably already long enough. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing, hitting the notification bell. The algorithmic garbage means a lot to us and really helps us out a bunch. I hope to see you in the next video, and that you have a lovely and fantastic day. Bye-bye.